So here we are at the 12th anniversary with Pega AIKYA. That's exactly in 2019 December, and yes, it's creating big waves. This program is for the employees of Pega, and this is an annual event which is a memorable event. So I have none other than the Managing Director of Pega India, yes, Mr. Suman Reddy. Thank you very much for being on the show.
Thank you for coming here.
What's the highlight today?
Well, it's our employees. I mean, I think it's always been that way. I think this is a time when we actually bring all of our employees and their spouses and their children together. So celebrating with all of our families of our employees is a special occasion. And the best part is it's actually not professional dancers out on stage. It's our own employees who are actually performing on stage. So it's great to see all of our employees come together. They put in a lot of hard work outside of their work to actually do a great show. So I think that's special. I think seeing our employees perform, it's amazing. Wow. Second part is I think we have our CSR-backed initiative called Pega Teach for Change. These are government school children across various government schools in both Telangana, Andhra, and about eight other states. A group of about 30 kids from all the way from 4th grade to 9th grade. They performed on the big stage today, and that was, I thought, was the highlight of my evening at least. Yeah.
So, since when have you started this Pega Teach for Change?
So Pega Teach for Change, we're in the 3rd year of our journey with them, yes.
And how has the program taken off? Like, what's exactly the main highlight for this?
So the objective of Teach for Change is to provide literacy to government school children in English and personality and confidence development, and also in the computer literacy areas. So it's a very interesting model where we backed an organization called Teach for Change, and they're doing a great job in terms of implementing it. They've created a platform where any person or any human being, any volunteer can become a volunteer, and as long as they come and commit themselves for a course of full 1 year, where they spend on a weekend 2 hours in a government school, taking the program that we've designed and then go and teach it to the government school children. I mean, what we found is the difference between government school children and the private school children is really the English and the confidence. That's what separates them, because in access to a quality education, English has become very important. So I think we've backed this about 3 years ago. We've gone from about 10 schools, I think, when we started. This year, I think we're up to about hundreds of schools where we're impacting about 8,000 children this year. So it's been a huge growth from that perspective.
Tell me one highlight of entire 2019. We are almost closing. 2019 is on the end. So how memorable has been this year for Pegasystems?
Well, it's been great. I mean, it's hard to pick one moment. I mean, this is, like I said, I think every year is special. I think but if I have to sort of pick one thing, I think it's just our business is going through a complete transition from a traditional software company to as a service company. And I think this year we have made a tremendous progress. And one thing that stood out is that how employees came together to really adopt to the change, accept the change, and really take the company forward. And that's been the highlight from my perspective.
Okay, today I have heard that you have about 400 new employees in the past 6 months, and there were 60 more new joinees. What's been the kind of journey of the old and the new employees?
Well, I mean, I think and again, we continue to sort of, retention is a very important thing. We want employees to stay here for a long period of time so that they can enrich their careers, but equally important, the company can also get value in terms of what we do together. And as part of that, I think we need to have a continuous stream of new talent coming in to complement our existing talent. So I think maintaining that right balance of getting the talent from external, I think keeps everybody on toes in terms of what's going on out there. So
now, last but not the least, very importantly, in the coming year 2020, so what are the plans can we know for our viewers?
Well, I don't think we're a publicly trading company. We cannot reveal all of our plans for 2020, but I'll tell you this much, that Pega is in a great situation. We are a growing company. We are continuing to grow in India. Not just us as a Pega as a company, but our ecosystem of our partners and customers. There are about 25,000 people out there who are employed between our partners and customers who work on Pega technology. And that ecosystem is growing as fast as it's ever been. So I think I anticipate all great things for next year.
I wish you all the best for the new year, so thank you very much.
Thank you.